What's poppin', bad bitches and baby? It's your girl BreeAngelique, and I am back with another video. This time I'm going to be talking about the curly girl method, what it means to me, and how you can better take care of your curly hair. So if you want to know the information that I have to share with you guys today, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and keep on watching. At the top, shall we? When we're trying to figure out how to best take care of our natural hair, or if we first went natural, or if we're just trying to figure out new products that we should use, you have to start with your hair type. Your hair type is more than just your curl pattern. That's actually the least of your worries. Your hair type involves your curl pattern, your density, your porosity, and your length. So my curl pattern is 3C, my density is thick, I have medium length hair, and my porosity is high, which I actually thought it was low, so news to me. So now that we have our hair type, we can move into what is the curly girl method? Where did it come from? Like, who said this is how you're supposed to take care of your curly hair? Well, the answer to that is Lorraine Massey. She is the originator of the curly girl method. So the curly girl method is 3 steps. 1, cleansing. 2, conditioning. 3, styling, drying and styling. Depending on whether your hair is wavy, curly, or coily, your steps are going to be a little bit different. So I wrote them down, so I'm going to talk you guys through them, okay? So by cleansing, we mean we're gently rubbing the scalp, trying to remove any buildup products off the scalp and off the hair strands. However, what you're not going to do is put the shampoo in your hands and put it all over your head. You're going to put it on your scalp, whichever places you feel like will help you clean your hair more thoroughly, I guess. I put mine in the middle and in the back and along the sides, and I just in the top. I do that because the shampoo, when it's rinsing down my hair, will just completely cleanse the strands of my hair without me having to do much. When you're a curly girl, you do not want to rub. This is not your friend when you're washing your hair. You do not want to do this. This friction is a bad idea when you have curls and coils, because it's just going to tangle your hair and it's going to make the ends of your hair more effed up. Like, I don't that's how we're going to cleanse our hair. So if you are a wavy girl, you want to cleanse your hair once a week with shampoo, but make sure you condition afterwards. If you're a curly girl like myself, you want to wash your hair once a week or every 10 days with co-wash. So a co-wash is using conditioner and water. You can use a conditioner that says co-wash, or you can just use a regular conditioner, but obviously your cleansing conditioner is going to work better than just a regular conditioner that you're rubbing around your scalp. Make sense? And if you're a coily girl, you want to wash your hair as little as possible, but in between your co-wash days, you just want to wet your hair, and then you can skip to step 2, which is conditioning. So the only thing you really need to remember about conditioning is section your hair and work in sections. It does nothing to take a big glob of product and then slap it in the middle of your hair and rub. That does nothing for you unless you have pixie cut type hair, like really short hair. If you have long hair at all, like any type of length, you need to section your hair and work in sections. If you are a wavy girl, you're gonna leave a little bit of your conditioner in your hair and don't rinse it fully. Like, you don't want to rinse out all the conditioner after you shampoo. You want to leave a little bit of that in there. That's what it says for the wavy girls. For the curly girls, you can either rinse or leave the conditioner in your hair. It depends on your hair. I don't do that. I do not leave any conditioner in my hair. I rinse it all out because my hair gets very weighed down fast. It's I have a fine type of texture, and I can't do it. If you are coily, wrap your hair and apply heat for 15 minutes for a moisture boost, and then rinse completely to avoid the white cast. For all those who are new to natural hair, white cast is something that happens when your products either don't play well together or you have too much product in your hair. So that's when you get like residue sitting on top of your hair and it looks white because the products have not absorbed into your hair. Step 3 in the curly girl method is to dry and style your hair. So if you have long hair, like really long hair, you want to flip forward, like flip your head forward and cup your hair in a t-shirt. It says towel, but t-shirt. So for my wavy girls, if you want to go for more curlier look, you want to do extra scrunching, right? For my curly girls, when your hair is completely dry, use a pick to fluff and lift the root. I actually just had to do this right before I filmed. So in my other video that I filmed today, it's a wash and go, and that'll be up on my channel around the same time as this video, so make sure you guys check that out. But essentially, my hair has been air drying now for a little over an hour, and so I'm going through it, I'm lightly pulling on my roots. Like, my hair is not completely dry, so I'm breaking the rule a little bit, but you just want to not disturb your hair too much, but you want to get in there and pull a little bit so that you can get that volume. Like, you don't want to pull your hair so much that it's now straight, because there is gel in it, but you just want, you want to have some bounce, some little shake to your curls. So that's how you achieve volume and lift when you are a curly. And then for my coilies, you can do whatever you want to style your hair, just avoid heat. I hope you guys are following along with me. Like, the curly girl method is really not all that complicated, but there are some things, some products, and some tools that we want to try to stay away from using the curly girl method. So here's what you need to avoid. Harsh shampoos. Try to go for natural hair care shampoos, because they won't have as many of the harsh ingredients like the sulfates and the alcohols. And you want to avoid heat as much as possible, because if you're a curly girl, like, true curly girls love their curls, right? So what we always want to do is make sure that we have our hair healthy and happy, and we're not getting heat damage and chemical damage, okay? Get rid of the combs and the brushes. The Denman brush is not your friend. Let me pull it out. The Denman brush. Okay. It has hair in it because I really pretty much use it for my weaves now. But let me tell you why this brush is not really your friend. I feel like there was a craze going on about Denman brushes a couple years ago, maybe upwards of 4 years ago. And everyone felt like they had to have a Denman brush in order to achieve their best curls. Well, guess what? That's a lie. We don't need the Denman brush. If you have curly hair, all you need to do is finger comb, rake, and then use your thumb to add a little bit more pressure to really pull and elongate your curls, because when you pull a curl out, it's gonna snap back. So that's what you want to do. You don't need a Denman brush to achieve your best curls. Maybe when your hair is long, like my hair hasn't gotten to a length where I felt like I could achieve a better curl with the Denman brush than I could with my own hands. And honestly, sometimes I can feel my hair being snapped off by the Denman brush. Like, I had really bad ends the last time that I did a big chop and grew my fro out. I had really bad ends. It's why I cut my hair off again in the first place. Denman brush, I really do feel like it messed up my ends. Like, it was putting unnecessary tension. This is has an actual like texture to it. And the way that brushes are, like, they can come up out of their little grooves, so your hair just gets caught in all them. Girl, throw that Denman brush away. You don't need it. Oh yes, and combs. Let me explain some combs. You can use combs. That's my modified version of the curly girl method. I do use combs because I do believe that my fingers can't get all those stray hairs. Like, after I finger detangle, I feel like there's still some stray hairs left behind, and the comb just grabs all that stuff out so that my hair can be light and free to move and dry and look cute. So I use this comb when my hair is either freshly blow dried or I am trying to detangle my hair when it's dry. Like, I'll spritz a little bit of water on it, but then for the most part it's still dry, and I use this comb to try to detangle my hair. This is my parting comb. I would not dare comb any not near curl with this comb. I use this comb to part my hair. So this part, I parted it just like this, and then I smoothed this down right here, but it had gel in it, okay? Just remember, be gentle with your hair, because this is not for curly girls, okay? So I use when I need to make parts in my hair and when my hair is already flat ironed or I am flat ironing, okay? So I'll comb it through with this comb, and then I'll use this comb to chase my flat iron, you feel me? So then this comb is a wet comb, but don't be fooled by the words. Curly girls should not be combing their hair when it is soaking wet. That's actually one of the best ways to damage our curls and to damage the recoil. So you want your curls to be able to be pulled and boop, pop back up. But if you are using a comb on wet hair, you're possibly thinning out your strands. So use this comb to detangle after you have finger detangled and after there's already product in your hair. So put the products in your hair first, detangle with your fingers, and then use this bad boy to just go through and get those extra hairs out that I was talking about earlier, okay? So moving on to do my specific curly girl routine. I don't use a lot of protein in my hair. Like I said, I try to stay away from heat as much as possible. I don't even have a diffuser because I'm not trying to get used to putting heat on my hair to dry my curls. Like, no. I'm trying to just stick with my traditional air drying method because it's the least damaging to my hair. And Cantu ain't it, y'all. Cantu products ain't it. They have hella alcohol in them, and the longer your hair gets, the more damaging it is to your hair. That's a personal life lesson. That's the testimonies of my subscribers. It's not it. If you have not tried it, don't try it. If you're on it, wean yourself off of it. And might I suggest, thank God it's natural, or Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils products. They're amazing, okay? Period. They're amazing. That being said, I hope I answered a lot of you guys' questions. You guys really asked me a lot of hair questions, and I think it's very funny because this channel originated as a makeup channel, not a hair channel, but it is one now, so I'm here for it all. You guys ask me questions and it forces me to learn, which makes my hair better, which makes your hair better, so like I'm all here for this. If you guys want to know anything else or have any more questions, do not hesitate to hit me up in the comments or my DMs on Instagram. Follow me at BreeAngeliqueBeauty on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe and share this video with all your natural friends. We are going to reach 10K before the end of this year. I know we are, and I can't do it without you guys. You guys have been an amazing support system already. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.